Bees are remarkable creatures. They have been around for millions of years, evolving and adapting to their environments. These tiny insects are not just important for their honey, they're crucial for the health of our planet. Their existence is intertwined with the survival of many plant species, which in turn support a wide range of wildlife. They are small insects with a big job. Despite their size, bees have a significant impact on our world. Their bodies are perfectly designed for the task of pollination. With their fuzzy bodies and specialized structures, they can carry pollen from one flower to another, facilitating the reproduction of plants. Buzzing from flower to flower, they play a vital role in our ecosystem. As they collect nectar to make honey, they inadvertently transfer pollen, which is essential for the growth of fruits, vegetables, and seeds. This process not only helps plants reproduce, but also ensures that we have a steady supply of food. We rely on bees for much of the food we eat. Without their pollination services, many of the crops we depend on would fail to produce. Apples, almonds, blueberries, and many other fruits and nuts are all dependent on bees. Their work supports the agricultural industry and helps maintain biodiversity. Without them, our world would be a very different place. Bees live in colonies. These colonies are complex and highly organized, with each bee playing a specific role. From the queen bee, who lays eggs, to the worker bees who gather food and maintain the hive, every member has a purpose. These are highly organized societies with thousands of individuals. The hive operates like a well-oiled machine, with bees communicating through intricate dances and pheromones. This communication ensures that the colony functions smoothly and efficiently. Each bee has a specific role to play. The worker bees tend to the larvae, forage for food, and protect the hive. The drones, or male bees, have the sole purpose of mating with the queen. The queen bee, the heart of the colony, is responsible for laying eggs and ensuring the hive's continuity. Working together ensures the survival of the colony. The construction of the honeycomb, the storage of honey, and the care of the young are all collaborative efforts. This teamwork is a testament to the bees' social structure and their ability to work harmoniously. It's a fascinating example of nature's intricate web of life. The interdependence of bees and plants highlights the delicate balance of our ecosystem. By understanding and protecting bees, we can ensure the health and sustainability of our environment for future generations. At the heart of every bee colony is the queen bee. She is the central figure, the matriarch, and the lifeblood of the hive. Without her, the colony would not survive. The queen bee is the only fertile female in the hive, and her primary role is to lay eggs. She can lay up to 2,000 eggs per day, ensuring the colony's growth and continuity. Her presence is vital, as she produces pheromones that regulate the behavior and development of the other bees in the hive. She is the mother of all the bees. Every bee in the colony, from the smallest worker to the largest drone, is her offspring. The queen bee's ability to lay a vast number of eggs is what keeps the colony thriving. Her eggs hatch into larvae, which are then cared for by the worker bees. These larvae will eventually develop into adult bees, ready to take on their roles within the hive. Her primary role is to lay eggs, ensuring the colony's growth. The queen bee's egg-laying process is a fascinating one. She moves methodically across the honeycomb, inspecting each cell before depositing an egg. This meticulous process ensures that each egg is placed in the optimal position for development. The queen's ability to lay eggs is influenced by the needs of the colony. If the colony requires more workers, she will lay more worker bee eggs. If the colony needs more drones, she will lay drone eggs. The queen bee is easily recognizable, being larger than the others. Her size and distinctive appearance make her stand out among the worker bees. She has a longer abdomen, which is necessary for her egg-laying duties. The queen bee also has a different coloration, often with a more pronounced and vibrant hue. This makes it easier for the worker bees to identify and attend to her needs. The worker bees are all female. They are the backbone of the hive, performing a variety of essential tasks. From the moment they emerge as adults, worker bees are busy. They start their lives as nurse bees, caring for the larvae and the queen. As they age, their roles change. They become foragers, venturing out of the hive to collect nectar and pollen. They also build and maintain the honeycomb and guard the hive against intruders. These busy bees do all the work. They collect nectar, build the honeycomb, and protect the hive. The worker bees are incredibly industrious, working tirelessly to ensure the survival and prosperity of the colony. They communicate with each other through a series of dances and pheromones, coordinating their efforts to maximize efficiency. The worker bees also play a crucial role in regulating the temperature of the hive, fanning their wings to cool it down or clustering together to generate warmth. Worker bees are the unsung heroes of the bee world. Their contributions are vital, yet often go unnoticed. Without the tireless efforts of the worker bees, the hive would not be able to function. They are the ones who ensure that the queen is well fed and cared for, that the larvae are nurtured, and that the hive is protected from threats. The worker bees' dedication and hard work are what keep the colony thriving. The drones are the male bees. Unlike the worker bees, drones do not have stingers and do not participate in the day-to-day activities of the hive. Their primary role is to mate with a queen from another hive. Drones are larger than worker bees, but smaller than the queen. They have large eyes, which help them locate a queen during the mating flight. Their sole purpose is to mate with the queen. During the mating flight, drones leave the hive and congregate in specific areas known as drone congregation areas. Here they wait for a virgin queen to arrive. When a queen appears, the drones compete to mate with her. Only a few drones will be successful, and those that do will die shortly after mating. This may seem like a harsh fate, but it is a crucial part of the reproductive cycle of the hive. After their job is done, they die. The drones' lives are short and focused on a single purpose. Once they have mated with a queen, their role in the hive is complete. The drones that do not mate will eventually be expelled from the hive by the worker bees, especially as winter approaches. This is because the hive needs to conserve resources, and drones do not contribute to the hive's survival during the colder months. It's a short life for a drone, but vital for the continuation of the species. The drone's contribution to the genetic diversity of the bee population is essential. By mating with queens from different hives, they help to ensure the health and resilience of future generations. While their lives may be brief, the impact of their role is long-lasting. The intricate balance of the hive, with each bee playing its part, is a testament to the complexity and wonder of nature. Bees are attracted to bright, colorful flowers. These vibrant hues signal the presence of nectar, a vital energy source for them. The relationship between bees and flowers is a beautiful example of nature's interdependence. Flowers rely on bees for pollination, while bees depend on flowers for sustenance. This mutualistic relationship has evolved over millions of years, creating a delicate balance in our ecosystems. These flowers hold the sweet nectar that bees need for energy. Nectar is a sugary liquid produced by flowers to attract pollinators. When bees land on a flower, they use their keen sense of smell to locate the nectar. This nectar provides the carbohydrates that bees need to fuel their daily activities, from flying to foraging. Using their long tongues, bees suck up the nectar. The proboscis, a specialized mouthpart, acts like a straw, allowing bees to reach deep into the flower. This process is not only essential for the bee's survival, but also for the plant's reproduction. As bees move from flower to flower, they inadvertently transfer pollen, aiding in the fertilization process. They store it in a special sac called a honey stomach. This honey stomach is separate from their digestive stomach and is used solely for transporting nectar back to the hive. Once back at the hive, the nectar is passed to other worker bees who process it into honey. This honey serves as a crucial food source for the colony, especially during the winter months when foraging is not possible. As bees collect nectar, they also gather pollen. Pollen is a protein-rich food source that is essential for the growth and development of bee larvae. Bees have specialized structures on their legs called pollen baskets, where they store the collected pollen. This pollen is then taken back to the hive and used to feed the young bees. It sticks to their furry bodies. The tiny hairs on a bee's body are electrostatically charged, which helps the pollen grains adhere to them. As bees move from flower to flower, they transfer this pollen, facilitating cross-pollination. This is crucial for the genetic diversity and health of many plant species. This pollen is then carried to other flowers. When a bee visits another flower, some of the pollen rubs off onto the flower's stigma, the female reproductive part. This process leads to fertilization, allowing the plant to produce seeds and fruit. Without bees, many of the foods we enjoy, such as fruits, nuts, and vegetables, would be in short supply. This process is called pollination and is essential for plant reproduction. Pollination not only ensures the survival of plant species but also supports entire ecosystems. Many animals, including humans, rely on the fruits and seeds produced through pollination for food. Bees play a pivotal role in maintaining the health and balance of our natural world. Bees are nature's perfect pollinators. Their efficiency and dedication to their task make them indispensable to our environment. By understanding and protecting bees, we can ensure the continued health and productivity of our ecosystems. Every time a bee visits a flower, it is performing a vital service that benefits us all. Back at the hive, the real magic begins. Worker bees pass the nectar from one to another. This process reduces the water content and begins breaking down the complex sugars. Enzymes in the bees' mouths further transform the nectar. It gradually becomes thicker and less watery. This process is crucial in turning nectar into honey. It's a true testament to teamwork and dedication. Honeycomb is a marvel of engineering. Bees build these hexagonal cells using beeswax. It's the perfect shape for storing honey efficiently. Each cell is filled with the transformed nectar. To prevent spoilage, bees fan their wings over the honeycomb. This evaporates excess moisture from the honey. Once the honey reaches the right consistency, they seal the cells with wax. The honeycomb becomes a golden larder stocked for the future. Honey is a delicious and nutritious food. It's packed with natural sugars, vitamins, and antioxidants. For centuries, humans have valued honey for its sweetness and medicinal properties. From treating sore throats to sweetening our food, honey is a versatile gift from nature. It's a testament to the hard work and dedication of the humble bee. We owe much to these little creatures. Bees are essential for more than just honey. As they flit from flower to flower, they pollinate crops. This process is vital for the production of fruits, vegetables, and nuts. Without bees, our agricultural landscape would be bleak. Food production would plummet, leading to shortages and higher prices. Bees are the unsung heroes of our food chain. Sadly, bees are facing numerous threats. Pesticides, habitat loss, and climate change are all taking their toll. Bee populations are declining globally. This decline is a serious concern for the health of our planet. We must act now to protect our buzzing friends. Supporting sustainable agriculture, reducing pesticide use, and planting bee-friendly gardens are all steps in the right direction. Every little effort counts. Bees are remarkable creatures. They are tiny alchemists, transforming flower nectar into liquid gold. Their tireless work benefits both nature and humanity. We must appreciate and protect these vital pollinators. Next time you see a bee buzzing by, take a moment to marvel at its industry and dedication. Let's work together to ensure that these fascinating creatures continue to grace our planet for generations to come.